Supporters of the Second Amendment who may be concerned about background checks that could eventually be used to create gun registries that could later be used as a list of confiscation may want to pay attention to a lawsuit initiated by the New Jersey Attorney General, who is subpoenaing federal firearms licensees there for records involving GLOCK pistol sales. Dr. Lott, why should gun owners in New Jersey be concerned?
Well, the district court judge there has allowed discovery, so the state of New Jersey is basically asking all licensed dealers in the state there to provide all records of all sales of guns, not just Glocks, since January of 2016. And the reason why the state is doing that is to go and put together a list of who owns Glocks and use that to then force them to turn them in, because the state's saying that these guns are particularly dangerous, even though they're the most commonly owned handguns by police in the country, and many millions of civilians own these guns without any problems occurring.
Are Glocks legal firearms in New Jersey?
Well, they're moving to make them illegal. That's part of what this court case is about. And so the issue is something called a GLOCK switch, which can go and make it so that when you pull the trigger of the handgun, multiple bullets come out. It basically fires bullets until it runs out of ammunition that's there. This is something that I wouldn't advise people doing to their guns, because what happens is that rather than kind of a normal fully automatic weapon, which has, is designed for this, it keeps the chamber open and kind of force feeds the bullets into the chamber. So what you can have happen is that you can get the explosion from the bullet even when the chamber's open. And so rather than having the force of the explosion just go out the front of the barrel, it can go down into the magazine there, causing the metal there to explode in your hand. People have been blinded by this. It's pieces of metal have hit their face. So this is something that some criminals, I guess, think is a neat thing to go and do, but they're really taking their own lives into their own hands when they go and do this. But the thing is, there's no evidence that, first of all, the registration that they're putting together is for people who legally bought a gun. These are not the ones that you're likely to be concerned about. The ones who are in gangs who might try to do something like this with their gun are ones that didn't go to a licensed dealer to go and buy their handgun to begin with.
Do you suppose this would be happening if the Republican candidate Jack Ciattarelli won as governor of New Jersey instead of the Democrat?
Yeah, I don't think it would be happening. No.
So it sounds like there's a difference in terms of who people vote for, potentially.
Well, yeah, elections matter in many different ways. You just need to look at the states that have been passing strict gun control restrictions. They're the ones that are controlled by Democrats. In Virginia, where the Democrats just took the governorship this year and have a supermajority, I guess, in the House and control the state Senate there. They've passed a number of gun control laws, an assault weapons ban, many other types of. One law that they passed basically made it a crime for anybody to transport on public roads different types of guns, that you can own them, but you can only keep them on your property. You can't even go and take them to a shooting range. If you go and you take them for any reason to a shooting range or any place else outside your property, you're committing a felony. And, those are pretty draconian type regulations that they have there. And, as soon as the Democrats, when Youngkin was governor, I think during the last term, he vetoed over 20 gun control bills that the Democrats in the state legislature had passed. So, elections matter in many different ways.
Very good. Dr. John Lott, President and founder of the Crime Prevention Research Center. Sir, it's a pleasure. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you for being there, John.